Action. Boy, that was good shooting. Hi, I'm Richard Mann. I'm the handgun editor for Gun Digest magazine, the ammo editor for NRA Shooting Illustrated magazine, and the author of Handgun Training for Personal Protection. You know, there are a lot of different defensive handgun training drills. The problem is a lot of shooters don't know how they originated or what they represent. They don't know why they're doing them. And the failure drill is one of those. Typically, the failure drill represents 2 shots center mass and then a shot to the head. What it does is it simulates a situation where your standard response, which is typically 2 quick shots, a double tap, a hammer, or a controlled pair, center mass, that fails to neutralize the target, so you transition to the headshot. To help me demonstrate the failure drill, I'm going to use this unique carry setup from VersaCarry. It consists of their compound holster and their underground belt. Now, this compound holster has a polymer insert inside it, sandwiched between 2 layers of water buffalo hide. It's available in right or left hand, and the cool thing about it is your handgun never actually contacts the polymer. It's always against leather. Now, this underground belt is 3 layers of leather. Nylon stitched 3 layers. It's a stiff belt, so it will help hold the holster where it needs to be. So here we are, 5 to 7 yards from the target. Now, when you're thinking about a failure drill and having to fully present your handgun out to get a precision shot on the head, you probably don't want to try to conduct it any closer than this. Because if you have 2 torso shots at this distance, that does not stop the attacker. By the time you transition to the headshot, he may be on you and may be able to grab your gun. So the first thing you want to do when you make the decision to fire is you want to move. Because listen, if you're not shooting, you're supposed to be moving, right? So when you make the decision to engage the target, you want to step to the side and present your handgun. You move to the side exactly like a UFC fighter does. You want to complicate your attacker's approach. When you step here, you can take your 2 shots to the torso. Then you instantly want to take another step to the right, keep moving, because if you're not shooting, you're supposed to be moving, right? When you get here, you assess if your 2 torso shots or your standard response did not have the desired effect. Then you can go ahead and make your headshot and hopefully incapacitate your attacker. So the failure drill was conceived by Gunsight Academy founder Jeff Cooper. A friend of his who was engaged in the Mozambique War of Independence was assaulted by a guy carrying an AK-47. Well, he was armed with a Browning high-power and he shot the guy twice center mass with no effect. What he did then was followed up with a headshot. What he actually did was hit him in the neck and it severed the spinal cord and put the bad guy down. But when Jeff heard about this, he thought this is a failure drill. The standard response fails to stop the bad guy, so we transition to a headshot. Jeff originally named it the Mozambique drill, but later on it was given the more politically correct name of the failure drill. So now you have the actual tactical conduct of the failure drill or the Mozambique drill. It was never about 2 to the body and 1 to the head as fast as possible. It was about applying the standard response to a threat, then assessing and transitioning to a headshot if needed. Now, can you run it the 2 to the body, 1 to the head as fast as possible? Sure. It's a great drill to work on transitioning from a fast shooting pace to a slower, more precise shooting pace. But now you know the origins of the failure drill and what it was supposed to do. McGuire, you ready to shoot some more?
Yes, sir. Load it up.
All right, let's do it.